so scared. To the moon, Alice! Hi, welcome to another episode. I'm Will.
Where are we?
I don't know where we were. I was just picturing. Never mind. I'll mention it later.
What?
Well, okay, so what I was picturing in my head was because we saw today's
Yes.
movie, and the main character kicks a dog. So that's where my brain was going.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Okay, so welcome to what?
Welcome to Just Gaming Pod. We are on episode 8
That's where we are.
of season 5.
Yeah.
Oh my God, baby. This is so insane.
Do you need this lifted?
Oh no. Oh,
Oh, shit.
Lift that,
I got
please.
excited.
Oh my gosh, you got very into it. Yeah.
It was just fun to shake it.
Oh, fucking yeah. Anyways, who are you?
I'm the mutated butt that wants to munch your pet. Trigger.
Have you ever seen, I don't know if it's from a movie or something, but have you ever seen it where that dude pulls his pants down and his ass turns into this big, like, monstrous mouth?
No,
Wait,
I didn't
what?
see the movie, but I seen like
The
three
gif
different
or the-
three
Wait,
no,
what?
3 different people walk through it. It was Butt Boy.
Oh, is that the guy that like takes a whole couch up his ass? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
like his
Another
ass like turns into a monster. That's what it
Yeah.
made me think of.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I never seen the movie.
It just reminded me because the CGI, you kept saying something about it, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ass, no titties.
No titties.
Literally.
Just the way I like it.
Shout out my girl Mila. Love
And
it.
who are you, you glorious beast?
Yeah, I'm the hormonal virus who got you sick and made you a zombie, and also non-binary.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Period, baby.
Yeah.
So how's everybody feeling this week?
Better than the people in the movie we watched. But I did feel like I fell down an elevator shaft sometimes.
You do.
Yeah. The gym kicked my ass this week.
Oh, that's nice.
Bet.
I appreciate your commitment.
Your commitment. You have just been committed, and I'm so proud of you.
There's just certain days where I like to push myself. This week alone, I at least push myself, so I'm able to do almost 2.5 miles in 20 minutes when I'm pushing myself on the elliptical.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not too bad.
The elliptical.
Now, if I can get past level 5 and push that to the higher ones, great.
A period.
But whew,
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I feel great afterwards. I think I get that runner's high, so I'm just like, ugh, natural.
Natural, baby.
They say there's something to that, like the way it releases the chemicals and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just dopamine myself.
maybe.
It also
Little
just
stimmy.
depends. It depends on like just like how you're feeling that day.
You want to
'Cause-
see me run on this treadmill? You want to watch me dopamine me?
Oh,
I'm a dopamine me so hard.
Oh,
Ooh.
baby.
I like that.
I feel the dopamine's down my back. It sends me
Yeah.
shivers to my puss.
Share my timber pussy, baby.
Shit, I feel like I did a lot, but I didn't do a lot this whole week.
That's a vibe.
Yeah, was having a bit of a rut and then watched anime Wednesday, and surprisingly, the episode that I watched lined up with how I was a little feeling to my core. Hearing some stuff, it's like, okay, I hear you. Like, there were some, how would I put it? You ever have those moments where it's just like things are telling you, and it's just like not even a coincidence that some certain things keep popping up, and it's just like, okay, I'll do it. Just stop yelling at me. I'm just a baby.
I'm gonna yell at you anyway.
Yeah, it's just been like a weird week where it was just like, I know what I want, but apparently I'm just not giving myself time to go get it yet. But then I felt very confused, befuddled, a little bit in the mud. I rolled around, marinated, and then found out my answer. So anime came out of nowhere, slapped me across the face, and I was just like, okay, like, we'll start doing that a little bit more often. Like, self-care and self-work is so, ugh.
It's very hard.
Why can't I just pay somebody to do it for me?
This is valid.
That's a very valid question.
Like, can I pay somebody to go to the gym for me?
Girl, that would be so fab.
I'm like, here's my fat.
Here's my fat. Lower
Here's
it.
my fat suit. Take it with you.
Lower it. Come back with less.
There's a scale at the door. I'm not letting you back in the house unless I seize this.
I want to see reductions every time.
Other than that, work has just been weird. I had a good one-on-one talk with this person in my kitchen that she transitioned. I call her grandma because she's like almost 60. So, yeah, she got fired.
What?
Oh.
The day I was going through some bullshit, and I was just like, can I just spitball with you real quick? She gave me a slap of reality, not even a slap. She like dragged me and basically was just like, sounds like you're not having an end goal. I think you shouldn't be focusing on anything big unless you have an end goal or working towards something.
Valid.
Don't make any big decisions or changes until you figure out what the fuck you're like working towards.
Valid.
And then it was just like, oh, okay. And then later on, I had one of my coworkers fuck up an order, and then it was like, hey, there's this burrito and omelet. I know I put it in to go, but it's actually for here. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Oh yeah, and that burrito, I forgot to tell you, it's vegan, so just like no butter, no cheese, please. Okay. Oh yeah, and that burrito, I need you to put like sweet potato fries instead of our regular like potatoes in there. Okay, you got it, girl. Cut to when we get it done, put it and plated it. It's in the window. It's waiting to get picked up. So that omelet, that's supposed to have the sweet potato fries. No, you said the burrito. I know you didn't listen to me, but you need to start listening to me. And I told you it was the omelet, not the burrito. And thank God, Grandma was on the line. One of our head cooks and another cook, all of us just looked back at her and all of us simultaneously were all, you said burrito.
Literally.
And I was like, bitch, and I yelled what you told me back to the other people, and you never corrected me. So what the fuck is that? The next thing you know, argument breaks out because our grandma was working flat top. She had to deal with the burrito situation. She got pissed off, rolled it half-assed to the point that even I can see it from a distance where I'm like, girl, we're gonna need you to re-roll that. Like, I was like, girl, I know you smoke weed. I know you know how to roll a joint. I need you to do this for me.
Right.
But she can't use her saliva on it. That's why.
Imagine. Lick
She's
it.
like,
She's like, it's like she got pissed off and yelled at our boss because our boss came by and was just like, hey, I need you to re-roll this. And she was like, yeah, I'll start doing that when your servers learn how to put in order correctly.
Gag it.
She got upset, so I had to run over there, redo it. Then once we got the whole situation and what they wanted out, apparently we all got in trouble because we shouldn't be yelling at her because she's just trying to do her job. And I literally snapped, and I was,
you guys.
yeah, and I snapped, and I was like, oh, so her fucking up is her doing her job? Us having to fix her mistakes is her job?
Right.
I was like, no, it's not. And then we got in trouble where it's like, oh yeah, you guys can't just like be yelling at them and and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then cut to, I left. Grandma was pissed because Nia was just like, excuse me, like we don't need to be having this hostility. She was just like, conversation's over. Just go do your job, deliver food, go put the food away. And she was like, excuse me, you don't have to talk to me away. And she was like, bye, bye, bye. I said, bye. Food's just sitting in the window. Bye. And it got to the point where they just started arguing. Then our boss had to just take the food. The next thing you know, they were just arguing, yelling at each other. And then apparently I get in trouble because I didn't stop it.
What?
And I was like,
Oh,
bitch,
God.
you have somebody that is higher up than me. You have two people that are higher up than me on the line. How is it my job to be the one to be like, hey, quit bitching and bickering, even though she fucked up and you're not wanting to do your job?
Well, but also, what the fuck am I, security?
No, I literally said that to them. And I was just like, if y'all want me to start acting this way, I would like to see it reflecting on my paycheck.
Literally. No, literally.
Because if not, guess what? You're not going to be getting that.
Absolutely.
Which it was leading to the main thing that's been thrown at my face a lot was just like, oh, y'all are just wanting boyfriend treatment without having me be a boyfriend.
Huh.
It may be a boy for you.
Wait, okay. So at work, or now are we shifting into another area?
No, it's just a word. That's just like the one thing that's just riding with me where it's just like, you're wanting manager level shit out of me and you're not even paying me to be a manager.
Oh, yeah. You want the cookies without the sweets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you want the cookies, but you don't want to put in the time to bake. Like,
Yeah.
bitch. So got into it, and I got into it with my boss where I was just like, last time I checked, I'm not a manager. Your manager was on the line, so how am I the one that's supposed to be breaking it up? Then after that, she was like, well, you are leading the whole line, so that's like kind of your job. I was like, I would like you to point that out to me in the handbook of that's what I signed up for, and that's my job description.
Yeah.
She got completely quiet, and I was just like, cool. So you can't prove to me that that's my job description, so I literally cannot be getting in trouble for this, let alone she was trying to threaten to write me up. And I'm just like,
Write me up then, bitch.
I'm like, if we're writing me up, I would like to have HR sit in here, because if we're going to be playing if you're not going to do what I tell you, those 3 times where I asked you to help out and you were too busy sitting in the lobby with your family, how about we just cut that out right now then?
Yeah.
Those times where I stayed quiet and complicit and gave you that time, from here on out, I'm going to need you to step out away from your family. Because last time I checked, you got that after work.
True.
She didn't like that I went and did that to her this week. Where I was just like, hey, I get that your husband's here and you want to like rub up on him, but last time I checked, you're clocked in, so I need you to come out to the line and start helping us out.
That's also just crazy to me.
Insane.
I would never want people I know coming into my job.
Exactly.
No job I've ever worked.
Nope,
Have I
not
ever
a
thought,
single one.
Yes, the people I want to see are the people in my life right now.
Yeah.
No, I'll see you bitches literally at any other time. I'm at work.
I don't want people to see me at work because I feel like that's the worst version of me. So I'm like, I don't want you to see that.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's very rough, girl. You see
You
that.
saw me. Nick saw me at work. Well, she kind of did. No. I was behind
I've seen
I
you
was
like
behind a wall.
once. Like once.
You ran through to go pick up that stuff from we're not gonna say their name, they're not paying us,
Yeah.
let alone I don't want their money. Yeah. When
Oh,
that
yeah, I've seen
when
you
that
a few
bitch was working the front desk and she was just like, yeah, tell your brother if he want napkins, he needs to start tipping. And I'm like, girl, you didn't do anything with the food other than put it in a fucking bag. He should be tipping me. Like, bitch, I cooked that
hello,
shit. Like,
hello.
I was like, I cooked that shit. My brother just came into the store and picked
No,
it up.
that was literally why we didn't, because I asked you that one time. Do you remember? I was
Mm-hmm.
like, do you guys get the tips? Like, is it like a split thing, like for everyone? And you were like, no. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, if my bitch isn't getting a cut, the one who's doing the work,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
When
gonna give
all she
somebody
did-
money who's just standing there on her phone.
And giving attitude.
Nah, babe, you're good.
I wonder if she's still working for him.
Can you
Probably
get
not.
tips as a cook by any chance?
Certain places can, but
There's
I don't
certain
want to do
kitchens
that.
do it. It changes your pay rate. They,
Oh,
they,
never
they
mind.
often
That's right,
use
that's
it
right,
as
that's
an
right, that's
excuse
right.
to pay you less.
Yeah, that's right.
There's another place that I won't say that I did work at as a server that did that, and I did not agree with the policy.
No.
One in the back area with all the trees.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. Whoa. They must
I
still
think
be
I know what
doing
you're
it.
talking. Yes, baby, they are. No.
It's a very popular local place. We'll just say that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
But yeah,
It's-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
grandma got fired that day because after I left, me and her were just kind of talking, and then she was just like, well, I don't like how that bitch is just over there. Like, she went
That
off.
bitch.
She went off.
What, like loud enough so everybody else could hear it?
more like anybody that talked to her, she was blatantly slapping you with racism.
You have to try this. Let me know what you
Ah, no.
Because
not the racism.
Nia's skin color got brought into question. She called our
Wow.
manager a cracker.
think.
Oh, God.
That's not racist. That's not racist.
Oh, that cracker and her light skinned friend.
Yeah. Well, okay, but
That's not
okay.
as racist
you
as I
you
think.
can't be racist to white people.
No,
you
you
can
can't.
be prejudiced to white people.
Yes.
So now that might be a prejudice statement, but it's not racist.
No.
Let's just clarify that.
No. Now she was just saying N-word this, N-word that and stuff. Then
Yeah,
that's racist.
that's different. What did
but-
you think? It's cute, right?
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Here, Will.
What is it? What's it called?
It's called a blondie.
A blondie?
Oh.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Actually, that's not bad. That's actually really good.
It's very delicious.
That's coffee, baby.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's coffee.
It's so coffee.
Yeah, she was going off and she was just like, oh, and I quote, that light-skinned bitch had the audacity to tell me, let's take this outside. I guess she's forgetting that I used to be a man and I'll run it up on that bitch.
Go, Grandma!
I mean, work.
Period.
And then I was leaving because I got to leave early. Ran into my other boss outside and I was just like, girl, what you're about to walk into, gave her my point of view of what just happened. Then I was like, okay, I'm out. Apparently she, once she walked in, some other bullshit happened. Then she basically got like 2 different stories. And then after that, 2 different stories from 2 different people in the kitchen. And then she wanted to talk to her, but then literally she just said, I don't want no one to talk to me. I just want to finish up my shift. And I'm just going to let you know if I catch either one of them outside of this job, they're losing a fucking tooth. And I'm like, so she's like, you're coming off hot. We can't be having you acting like that all night. Like, I think it's just best you go. And then it just turned into like, oh no, I don't give a fuck. I quit.
Oh,
Oh,
word.
she quit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought she got fired.
Well, yeah, because she was gonna fire her if she didn't comply, and she was
Oh,
like,
so she quit.
so she was
Okay.
like, if you don't, I'm literally gonna have to fire you. And then she was like,
Well, don't fire me. I quit. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
so I'll save you the breath. Bye. I'm like,
That's fab. I love
Period.
that.
Well, she took it in her own hands. So that's
No,
good.
very much like an era of not putting up with people's shit.
Yeah.
Like we don't have to do that anymore. We're over it.
No. Like people are
Well,
too grown
she's
to act
dating
like
a-
that.
Between like all the political shit, between the potential
Yeah.
that a meteor is supposed to hit the earth, like, girl, fuck it. Quit the job, fight the person, be messy. Who cares? The high road is dead.
I hope she runs it up on that bitch. Then literally the next day, I get a talk from my manager that was like involved with the whole shit and was just like, I need you to stop bullying the servers, okay? And I'm just like, there's just times, okay? And if I don't say anything and y'all keep giving them the gentle like boss training, like again, nothing's gonna happen. I was like, I ripped into one of the other servers and me and him been butting heads ever since, but guess what happened? My point came across. He's not fucking up orders and running them to the wrong tables anymore.
Right.
He's actually taking time to read the fucking screen. Because guess what? What y'all were doing was just like, can you just like stop? Instead, I had to be the one to be like, hey, you're fucking over 60 years old. I'm pretty sure your eyes still fucking work. So can we do that, please?
Or get glasses.
Can you run your mouth just as good as your work? Because, bitch, I need it.
But again, it's also just like, it's not that hard. I don't want to
No.
minimize it by any means, but come on now.
And then after that,
Like I
she
waited
just-
tables for 6 years.
she
like,
got
it's
quiet,
not
and then she was just
hard.
like, okay, I just want everybody to just get fucking along today and all this. I was like, cool, act like a boss from here on out at least then. I said, acting like a fucking upset 12-year-old right now. I was like, what am I supposed to do? She's like, what do you mean? I was like, you're literally standing there bitching and complaining about your job, okay?
Yeah.
If you don't want to fucking do it, there's the door. And she just looked at me, and I was just like,
Right, the door, right, bounce, bitch.
Damn.
I was like, 'cause
you
I'd
said
rather-
that to your boss?
yeah, I was like, I'd rather be working for somebody that actually wants to be here.
Yeah, I
And actually do their
remember when that
job.
happened at Sandia after the boss who everybody like left. The reservations manager had tried to do that same shit, and I just was like, nobody likes you, and if you don't like us, then do us a favor and like leave. You're easier to replace.
Yeah. I was just like, can you just leave? Because our other boss does your job perfectly, and she doesn't bitch or basically what you're doing. I was like, the only thing that's the biggest, like, I work for you is just somebody that's just like,
It's so yeah.
you know, I'm just like, shut the fuck up, you privilege. Do you hear yourself?
Yeah.
Check your privilege.
Well, but it's also
Fucking
okay. But it's also
privilege.
just like we live in a modern day and age. Just do your job. Go into your job, work your job, whether it's shitty or good or not. Work your job, and then go home to your life and treat yourself nice and treat the people around you nice and be good.
I can't do that because I like being mean. So
Well-
back to being mean. back to being mean. The girl that fucked up the order the day before comes up to me and is just like, "Hey, so our chicken salad on the menu, can we get it with no pickles?" It doesn't come with pickles. What are you talking about? Because someone brought it up and they said on the menu it's like hold on, and she leaves, comes back with the menu and like circles it. And she's like, "But right here it says dill." Girl, that's a seasoning. Oh, I knew that. And I was just like,
What the fuck?
I literally walked away and walked straight to my boss, and I was like, are you fucking with me right now?
Oh my god.
And she's like, excuse
The
me?
light blue button at the bottom.
I'm horny.
I don't even know if that was the right one.
Everybody chill.
Maybe the red one? No, it was the blue one that you just pushed.
But, and she just looked at me and she goes like, excuse me? I was like, legit, after you told me be nicer to the servers, she comes up and just asked me the most dumbass question ever.
Yeah.
And then I explained it to her, and I was just like, you know, that's the highest, this is the longest running server you have right now, and she still doesn't know the fucking menu. You're over here yelling at us and basically bringing us down in the kitchen for her. So let's just get that in your head, because apparently you want to rock it with her. So just understand, from here on out, we understand that's your bitch. So I need you to go up there and teach yo bitch the menu, because I'm tired of getting these fucking dumbass questions and being told, hey, I can't respond the way I want to respond. This is, well, how you want to respond? You've been here how fucking long, you don't know the menu? You've been here how fucking long, and you had that particular dish multiple times. How did you not know the pickle situation with what you've been putting in your fucking mouth?
But it's not just that, but it's like, oh hey, if I have a question about that, does this mean there's pickles in it? That's a 2-second question to clarify. And if you've
I mean, and you gave her the answer. You said there is no pickles on it.
Yeah.
And then she had to go and make it a bigger deal and say,
But
"This
I
says
can
dill
imagine
on
that
it."
this is not the first time that this person
no,
has.
no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
No, she's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it know, and I'm not gonna be. She's dumb.
Yeah.
She's severely like. I'm literally have to tell her a particular menu item once a month that she should already know.
Yeah.
Because guess what? We talked about it like 2 months ago.
Well, and it gives very much the energy of like, I know this, but I'm just gonna not know it. It's like, girl, like, okay, you're making a choice.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's just like, oh, you don't even care because guess what? Your personality carried you where you wanted to go.
Mm.
And you got it into the right person, our manager, who will literally just be like, oh, okay, it's just you being you. While the rest of us, it's like, oh, we have to deal with our food costs going up and some shit going missing because guess what? Homegirl doesn't know how to fucking put in an order.
Yeah. That's funny.
So like, make it make sense. So yeah, my whole week has just been like ups and downs. Valentine's Day happened, and I had a really cute day at Golden Saucer and Final Fantasy.
I love that.
14. I fucked up on the first game. So you can't just like go up to a stand and participate in a game. They're like timed.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like, oh, there's an event happening in 15 minutes. Oh, there's an event happening in this time. So you have to join. The first one, all of them involve having to be put on a platform, Mario Party style, where you can't fall off of it. I get thrown into the map, and the first thing I do is run off the platform. Because all I saw was everybody moving, and I'm like, I'll get farther away from everybody. And I'm like, fuck this. Ran off, and then all I hear is, yeah, you weren't supposed to do that, because guess what? I was like, what? You lost the game. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no saucers for you, bitch.
No. The second one was fun. There was a Yojimbo one, the summon. So it's like, the summon of Yojimbo comes out, and you're on this platform, and these like bamboo shoots will drop. And Yojimbo is like a samurai class type of monster. So he would use his blade, cut up the bamboo things, but you're supposed to avoid the blade hits because they give a mark where he's gonna hit. So you avoid that, but also you avoid the bamboo shoot that drops when he cuts it because they're like fucking huge. So you have to pay attention to where he's swinging and how much goes into like a bamboo shoot, because there's ones where it would like have a bunch of cuts into it. So it's like, oh fuck, if I'm standing near it, I gotta run away because one of those things would like knock me out. That was fun.
So you understood the complexities of that one, but not the simple stand on the saucer the right way.
No, because all I heard was talk to this person, talk to this person. Okay, now talk to this person. I'm like, okay. Oh, we're in this platform. Oh, everybody's running. Fuck this. And I just turned around and ran, and I didn't know I was running off a platform.
I love that. You also on Valentine's Day got another boyfriend
Which one?
in Stardew.
Oh,
Wow.
She added another one to the list,
Girl, you
three
got
now.
3?
I got 3 now.
Yep.
Girl.
and none of them have said anything yet. So we're just gonna roll with it.
And
Just
I'm
keep
going
rolling
after
with it.
one more.
She said, "I'm trying to get help
Girl.
on the farm." I said, "Okay."
She is the
Well, I
farm.
noticed your man will sometimes wake up and pet the
Yeah.
animals.
He does stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like, I ran over there and I'm like, who the fuck touched my
He
chickens?
he feeds them and he waters and.
Tell him to stay the fuck away from my chickens.
I wish he would do the
The laundry.
bare minimum.
yes and yes, but
The
crops,
Sometimes they would.
water them
Sometimes.
and stay away from me.
damn.
Yeah, I'm very
Sprinkle on this
dismissed.
pussy and get out.
I'm working on a boat right now so that we can travel to a vacation island. It's not a vacation island.
It's not a real cat.
I'm so glad you're in on that joke now. So no, yeah, that's exciting. But yeah, she got a new boyfriend on Valentine's Day as well.
That's crazy.
It's the best.
Good job, baby.
Yeah.
So wait, what are the name of all 3 of your boyfriends? Sebastian,
Alex,
Alex, and
Shane.
Shane. Okay.
We're gonna quiz you now.
Oh God.
Every week when we add a new one, you're gonna have to remember all of
This is
them.
gonna be fucking hard. I can't.
Because I'm aiming for the next one right now, and I found out I remembered what his favorite gift was, and guess
You
what?
need
It's
to
easy
get
to-
DL trade.
Kent.
Yeah,
I wish there is a way to get it, but you have to mod the game.
serving Kent.
Sorry, Kent. I'm feeling Kenty.
Sit on his Clark Kent.
Park. Make it super. Man.
No, it was funny. So I was walking back to the farm late night one time
Uh-huh.
while we were playing on Friday, and he came out of the house, and it was like 10 p.m. I was like, Not Trade's coming out of his house. I was like, oh, he's just standing there by the tree. I was like, he's waiting for me to service him. he texted me on the phone.
Wait, you said
"Meet
this
me."
on stream?
Yeah, meet me at the tree outside at my house. I was like, oh, not sucking him off against the tree.
She's back at home.
Oh my God. Okay.
Story time.
Girl.
It's like a dick in the woods.
Oh my god.
Yes, that has happened.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Blue Water.
We showed you.
I know.
We gave you the tour.
You did. You gave me
Yeah.
the torch. Like, that's where
we
she's
went
like
to
the.
King Dragon and they ended up doing that to us. Oh, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, it's run by different people, and it's like, remember the bar in the back?
Uh-huh.
It's basically just that all around.
Oh, so it's just a bar now.
King Dragon?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's.
So it's
gone.
not a buffet anymore.
No,
I don't know.
It looks like it's a bar, and that's it.
I talked to my dad about it, and he told me, and I was like, we're having a King Dragon.
That's literally so fucking horrible.
Uh-huh.
How dare they?
I still want to go back out there for Gennaro's. Their salsa was the only thing that slowed down Nate.
If King Dragon is gone, I'm burning the whole town to the ground.
Well, just burning the whole town to the ground because it's
Let
gone,
me look
girl.
it up because I want to see it.
That's
if
so
I wanna
crazy.
help.
What was I gonna say? Okay, so I have to tell you a funny
Pissy?
story from Friday on stream. It was
Okay.
very funny.
Uh-huh.
So Jimmy, hey Jimmy,
Jimmy.
has been seeing Trade.
Oh,
Are you familiar?
yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
well, no,
Jimmy-
I don't know. Like,
No, it's still up, girl.
I love that. Okay, well, Jimmy's Trade. They're having a kiki kai kai whatever, right? And so Jimmy gets in the thing on Valentine's Day. So remind you, this is Valentine's Day. Everybody's in
Okay.
love and shit, right?
All right.
So Jimmy's like, "Ooh, girl, I've had a good day. Me and Trade went to a local restaurant. Da da da, really nice, fancy. Oh, so good." And I kept pressing Jimmy. I was like, "Bitch, like, where did you go?" Jimmy was like, "A local restaurant."
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no. A local fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I'm like,
I'm like,
girl,
okay, bitch, did this date actually happen? Or are you sitting in our chat lying right now? Because, hello? I've been best friends with this bitch for 16 years. She knows better than to be like, oh, I went somewhere. Where'd you go?
give me the street
Where'd
name.
you go?
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, if you don't have details, I don't fucking believe you. So it was so funny because we were giggling.
And then I was just like, you need to tell us the restaurant because then again, there's certain people out there that think Olive Garden's a fancy restaurant. So I need you to like,
So then we're playing, and then Jimmy's like, I just, girl, it's local. And then Don goes, did y'all go to the Circle K? And so there's this whole Circle K joke running right now.
Oh, God. Oh,
You'll have
so-
to, you'll have
so-
to look at
okay,
some of the
now I-
videos
now I
and the
understand.
clips in
Okay.
vids on the Discord
I'll
because it's so
check
funny.
it.
But it's so
I'll
funny.
check it.
So Jimmy did end up going to a really fancy place. They had shrimp, steak, and
A dessert.
red velvet ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sounds
Very
delicious.
fancy,
Yeah,
very
so I love
fancy.
that. Trade is supposedly going to check out the pod. Hey, Trade.
Hey, Trade.
And yeah, so that was funny.
didn't follow us at all because I didn't see no notification. I didn't see nothing pop
Yeah,
up.
I told Jimmy, I was like, if that bitch is about it, make sure he follows right now.
I was like, you're right there, right next to him. Steal his phone, make him follow us.
This is also,
Yes.
again, no shade, but like, it's giving Trade, but they were watching RuPaul's Drag Race.
What?
What kind
Oh,
of
they
tra-
were watching. They weren't watching Drag Race. They were watching Untucked.
Yeah.
So that's different.
Yeah, commitment.
That's commitment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what kind of Trade watches RuPaul's Drag Race Untucked?
Probably
What's
one that
the
has
problem?
one that grew up in a house of sisters. Probably.
I'm just
With
giving
all girls.
my girl shit because it's probably not giving Trade.
What, you think she's
Oh.
giving femme, but she's just.
It's probably just giving like regular gay,
Yeah.
which is fine. But that's not
Probably
Trade.
It's giving me. Just
Well, where is he in the closet? Who's he hiding from?
Yeah.
That's my question.
I just also associate Trade with being DL. So I feel like if you're DL, you're also or if you're Trade, you're also giving DL.
Well, just Trade. I just feel like you're just kind of just like straight
Well,
looking. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
trade in and of itself is just like you're trading something. It's a transactional thing.
Transaction.
So, yeah, so it could be gay for pay or just
Yeah.
gay, and you want to get
Well,
paid.
speaking of Trade,
Trade is just lazy gay. Literally.
my girl got back in the ring this week.
Oh, she got in the ring. She got
you?
in the ring.
You.
oh, when? Oh,
Today, girl. Today.
She pulled out the gloves and said,
So,
bop, bop.
the worst thing about it was I forgot who it was, so I went to the wrong destination.
Wait, now there's two boxers?
No. Me and him stopped talking for a bit, and
Yeah,
I was going through
I
my
remember you
phone
said
and I
that.
started deleting numbers because I was just like,
It's a lot.
who the fuck do I? Who the
Yeah,
fuck is-
yeah.
So I'm like, if I go through the message history and I don't see like a location or any form of like pictures, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna delete it. I got 2 people mixed up because the area code and the last 4 digits are almost alike.
Oh, okay.
So it was like the last 2 digits were switched. So I thought I was meeting up with somebody that I was just like, oh, they're just a little Hoover. I'm just gonna go through it. Yeah, just show up and just let them
Hoover.
Yeah, I was just gonna let them headbutt me a couple times. But yeah, and then
Headbutt? Wait, what?
Hit you with that victory bell.
yeah, that Black Hawk, yeah. They said they were like, we could just meet at our usual spot, and I was just like, okay. Bitch, I drove to the wrong location because I'm like, I'm here, and they're like, I don't see your car, and I was like, what do you mean? They're like, I'm at my house. Like, aren't you gonna come here? And I'm just like, wait. And then I went through Massachusetts Street, and I was like,
you went to the wrong. Oh, you went to the wrong bottom.
Was it-
house.
wait, was it
my
far?
God.
yeah.
God.
Oh, I hate that.
No, he lives in Rio.
Oh.
Oh, and he
hate
got
that.
mad at me on Valentine's Day
Why?
because I was busy on Valentine's Day.
And
And I quote, he was just like, hey, I would love to see you today. Are you available? And I was like, no, I'm going
you're
to the
not
gym.
his
Okay.
boy. You're not his fucking
Okay,
I was just
boyfriend.
like-
This pisses me off.
I was
because
like, I'm going
don't
to
you
the-
have a whole ass partner?
Yes.
Don't you have a whole
I was
ass
like,
partner?
I can't see you today. I'm going to the gym with my pup brother. Then after that, I have a date around like 4 o'clock, but I'm going to be having lunch. And then after the date thing, I have a stream with my brother at 8 o'clock. So I don't have any time to actually like meet today. And he was just like, oh, seriously? So you're just not going to make any time for me? And I was like, it's Valentine's Day. Should you spend it with your wife?
I know.
And then he legit just stopped talking. And I was just like,
Period.
bitch, don't message me out.
if
Go
you're
fucking-
block.
DL, stop being greedy.
Stop.
Come out of the closet and then maybe you'll
Speaking
get a
of
little bit
wanting,
of that.
talking about wanting boyfriend treatment, but without having maybe a boyfriend, I'm like, bitch.
I hate that.
Absolutely.
Pay
I
me.
hate that. Love the
Pay
DL
me.
girls. Love
Pay me.
y'all.
Give
Love
me-
y'all.
give
Anybody
me
who's DL
land.
listen to this? Love you.
Give me land and $2,000 a week.
Minimum.
That's it. Minimum.
Land back.
And then you'll
it's a
talk.
movement. I'm over it. That's fucking crazy. You have a
No.
whole ass wife.
So I got them mixed up, and I was just like, fuck, I'm gonna have to commit, so I'm gonna go. And
This is why you just don't mess with DL,
Um,
man. Keep it with to one.
I like DL man.
Oh no, he wanted me to rough him up. He wants me to throw him around, and I was just like, you know, I'm gonna take aggression out on it. I slammed him on a mat pretty hard.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, I didn't know that he just wanted me to rough him up too, so I felt kind of nice about that. I'm like, because
Pinja,
the other guy that
pinja.
You're
wanted
that bitch having like anime fights. Like
Dragon Ball Z.
it's literally that scene where it's all like "Tsh, tsh, tsh." I think he had enough. You want what he's having? That's what I thought. Like go back to it. But
I love it.
yeah, manhandled him and all the other stuff. Had to teach him how to arch his back, and apparently that was
Hate
like
that.
life. Basically, I guess it was like life changing because I got annoyed
Oh.
having somebody be like, yeah, I'm gonna I want to get fucked on this bench, but also I'm not gonna put my legs in a manner that you can get behind me. doggy
Horrible
style.
bottom.
He had his foot basically blocking me, so I had to like basically like reach outwards to get him. Then I was just like, put your knees like, then arch your back, bring it this way, take a deep breath, and he was just like, oh, like this. And I'm like, yeah.
Does she paint?
No, she actually cleaned out.
That's good for her.
Good for her. I love that.
She's not clueless.
So she's not super clueless. She's
yeah.
useful for
So-
something.
Had to get extra lube to get all up in it, and then basically when we went through it, made it happen. They got a little defensive with me because I'm just like, I fuck him with the condom,
Yeah.
which is the whole reason why I'm okay fucking him.
Yeah.
And
as
then-
you should.
He likes to keep the condom after.
Oh.
I talked about this, I think, in the past.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is him. So he wanted to keep it again. Then I just asked him, I was like, just out of curiosity, what do you do with it after? He was like, what do you mean? I'm just going to throw it away. And I'm just like, if you're going to throw it away, you would have just wrapped it up in that paper towel you just wrapped your hands with and just throw it in the trash as you just did. What I saw you just do is put my used condom that I just finished with in your pocket. Then he's like, no, it's like right there. It's right there. I was like, no, that's just the empty wrapper. I'm talking about what has my cum in it. What are you doing with it? I was like, I'm not going to be like, give it back. But I'm just like, can you tell me what you're doing with that at least? So defensive. So like, I don't know. I'm just going to throw it away.
Witchcraft.
This is delicious.
Could you imagine? Wait a minute.
Dark purple.
Daddy, chill.
Also the one above it.
What if he's using your used condoms and he's using it to impregnate his wife because he's infertile?
Okay, that's like some criminal mind shit.
I know, that's weird.
I'm
but
ready to be
just saying.
anti.
Then all of a sudden you have children everywhere.
That would actually kind of gag me.
That's crazy.
Imagine you just have babies everywhere.
God.
No, this kind of person probably
This is why I'm
is
glad I'm not straight. Oh my god.
putting it in like a protein shake or something.
Maybe.
He is the gym bro because after
It would not surprise me.
after we got done, he was a little handsy with me out in public when he was walking me in my car.
What? Oh my god.
This was the first time. Even I'm just like,
He's getting very comfortable.
oh,
Okay.
Have you seen the wife?
I seen the pictures.
That's not what I.
Oh.
No,
I never
you
met her in
seen-
person.
Oh, you never seen her in person. Okay.
I'm like, where's the video footage?
Let's see. Are you meeting him at his house? Oh shit!
Yeah, where's the wife?
Like in my brain, I'm like thinking that he's meeting him at the boxing
Oh,
gym.
I seen the house. He has his own gym in the house.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Fancy.
Oh, he's rich.
I guess so. It's one of those things where
That kind of shit is expensive, so you gotta have a little
Yes.
bit of money.
Yeah, you gotta have something.
Yeah.
Maybe the wife has something, and he's. I'm just saying.
Fuck. We love women in business.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's multiple photos of them together, and they all look within a time frame that looks logical.
Okay.
Because it's not one where it's like this person that looks super young, then all of a sudden super old, and all this stuff. They both look,
Like age appropriate.
yeah, like they aged together. So I was just like,
Okay.
I just have a
And
feeling.
he said it
that she's
himself because
busy.
he does take off his wedding ring when I get there.
I honestly think that the situation is that the wife is actually the one making all the money, and he's doing all the stuff on the side because he sure has a lot of time in his hands if he's busy getting fucked.
Because there was a time where I was questioning it because I saw the vehicle he was driving in, and I'm like, and then he was just like, oh, it's kind of like a momentum kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, what momentum? That's your only car?
A memento?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it seems really beat up. There's a busted window on it, and he hasn't replaced it because he just puts like a cardboard box or something on there. But he says he's never gonna do it because there's a memory with it.
I'm
And
gonna
just
put
like,
it in a cardboard box.
What?
Changing my number and I'm changing the locks.
No, but it's crazy. It's Albuquerque. What's the point of changing it if it's going to be broken next week? You know what I'm saying?
Girl.
it's a windshield. Bitch, fix it.
Yeah,
I know.
Team.
Let's say a brake light.
So speaking of gym bros, I saw this gym daddy today.
What?
I feel like I've seen him before, but he's just so yummy. I just love hot men. Hot, buff, muscly men. Love them. Love them. But I don't like, and this is not to sound like super, well, maybe it does sound this way, so maybe I shouldn't say it. Work out your legs. That's what I'll say.
Oh no, I'm with it because one guy was eyeing me because I don't know. People look at me in a particular manner. I think you want to fight,
Yeah.
especially in the gym.
Okay. Especially in your environment, I could understand that.
Oh no, and I talked shit about one of my old coworkers, older brother, because he was just like, you're only using this type of weight right now because I was just doing dumbbell chest press. Like I was just like, doing that. And he was just like, oh, you're only using 25? Like you should be doing more for your size. And I looked at him and I was like,
Mind your business.
you want to focus on what I'm doing. You should be going over there doing some legs with your fucking chicken legs over there, bitch. Mind your business.
Yeah, you gotta get those legs right.
Yeah, I'm like, and he was just like, excuse me? I was like, look in the mirror, dude. You look like a fucking upside down pear with legs.
Upside down pear. Oh my God.
How
No,
is
it's
your
an
chest?
no, it's an upside down pear with two of the little sprouts.
Yeah, a little
the
too-
bottom.
Wait, are we talking about like Mike
He's look-
Wazowski from Monsters Inc?
No, I'm talking more like a pear, and it looked like Sid from Toy Story got it with those hooker legs. Like very, it was a very dainty legs and then a pear body. Because how is your chest and your arms super huge and you got a waist, but then your like fucking legs are so fucking thin?
But also, the thought of a pear with those little cunty legs, it's kind of cunt to me. Like, that's kind of cunt. It's kind of cunt.
Feel like a femme queen.
Legs.
I love
You're with
it.
Ducky.
Yeah. Okay. So my week, not exciting, not fun, not this eventful. I'm happy to just say it was fine.
It was just fun.
Yeah, it was a fine week. I'm excited for Monster Hunter. That's about where I'm at. I have been playing Apex more this week. They changed one of the legends. I'm really into it. She's very mobile, very fun, very fierce. I'm just loving it. But
Oh, so she's versed. Okay.
yeah,
Period.
I'm trying to think if anything exciting has happened. No, I mean, it's been like pretty standard week. I got my oil changed. I've been an adult this week.
Period.
Yeah,
We
very
love that.
effective.
Look
Yeah.
at you being an adult.
Yeah. So
Did you do anything for Valentine's Day?
no.
You didn't flick your bean? You didn't
well,
sit on Linda?
oh
Linda?
no,
She
Who's
vibrates.
Linda.
Oh, Juliana!
She seats too.
That's my chair.
I broke mine. But surprisingly, that the camping chair,
Comfortable.
amazing. Computer chairs make no sense to me, especially gaming computer chairs.
Mm-hmm.
You have like this big ass weight going onto a platform that goes onto a stick,
Yeah.
then spreads out. As for a camping chair, it's 4x4 and holding your ass up. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why camping chairs are just the best.
I love a camping chair.
I want a bigger camping chair. I want to make my first
Get the recliner
gaming
one.
camping chair.
As you know what?
For the big bitches out there.
JGP certified. You heard it here
Right.
first.
The cozy gamers, I hear you. You want to play Stardew for more than 8 hours a day and not
In
get
your
your ass
hammock.
hurt because of that fucking chair. I know you want something big where you can put all your plushies with you in the fucking chair. And it
Get the
vibrates.
JGP hammock right now on Amazon.
Right. The JGP pup hammock, honey.
Yes. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Okay, what about you, girl?
My week was relatively uneventful. I was playing this new game called Fist, where I play as a rabbit.
Oh, you're finally doing that one.
Yeah, so it's like a Metroidvania, but with a rabbit. And it's actually really fun. It's been really fun
Love
for
that.
this week. Read 2 books, and I been, whatchamacallit? Oh, something happened at work today. I came to work in the morning, and I parked
You
the...
should do that at home, though.
What? I went to work in the morning, and there was a bunch of police officers in the parking lot.
Work.
And so I couldn't get in because they were blocking the entrance. So I had to go in the other way. So I had to go and just like make like a U-turn. And then so I go in, and then my manager's there. He's like, somebody was squatting in the store. And I was just like, oh shit. I'm like, my first question was, what were you doing? Did you not do your duty? He's like, no, I did everything. He's like, I did the message on the machine. We were vacuuming. We were talking. You know, there's 30 minutes. Nothing happened. The alarm didn't go off or anything like that. They didn't call me until 5 o'clock this morning. I'm like, that's just kind of weird. I'm like, you didn't notice anybody coming in and that they didn't leave, or you didn't go and check the places
Nah,
that you're
they
supposed
probably
to check.
they were probably there for a good while.
Well,
Yeah.
the
they
thing is,
probably entered and found a spot to hide out throughout the
I
whole
thought
day.
because there is a space in there that they could technically hide and avoid the stuff if they stay back there. But if they move,
They hid in that drawer, didn't they?
no, there's like behind like.
But
the
like
very
all
back
the
aisle.
places to squat, no shade.
I know where my job is. No,
What are you gonna do? Start an office building? Like,
yeah,
No, girl, because they have basic food essentials in there, and they for a one night stay.
yeah, I guess that's fair.
For
I
one
mean,
night
like there's
stay,
beef
it's-
jerky and soda, but like but
And
the thing
toilet
is,
paper. Y'all did have toilet paper. I remember when me and Nate went.
We do, but I think that honestly, no. What happened was that like he would have set off the alarms unless my manager wasn't setting the alarms for like weeks. But like he set off the alarms, and then the cops are saying, "Well, we saw on the footage that he kind of broke in." And I'm like, "Well, how did he break in? Because I would just set off an alarm, and then you would have gotten here in their
Yeah.
situation." And they're like saying, "Well, maybe that's what triggered. Like he just tried to break in, set off the alarm, and then is making it pretend like he squatted." Because they had to bring a canine in, and they were going like through the aisles and shit just to make sure that nobody else was there. And
So you had like your first hour and a half of work like disrupted.
yeah, completely disrupted.
I love that.
But and
Was it
then
cool just to sit there, or they were like, "We just need you guys to go back"?
I just sat in the car. I just sat in the car until like
Will you be able to be sitting in your car on the clock?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm
Yeah,
getting,
bitch,
I'm
I
getting
would've
paid for it. I'm like, that's not my fault that
Yeah.
the squatter
I'm
came
clocking
in and
in,
the
the
police
fuck?
are there. I'm like, no.
Thanks, girl.
And then my freaking manager who was there decided, like, he says, well, I'm just going to go home and I'm going to come in a little later than normal because he was supposed to be there like at 9:30. And so my other manager who was opening, it was just me and him. And then I started doing my signs and doing all that stuff. And then, you know, but other than that, we were just kind of just like, I'm just like, well, if you're going to be coming in late, I'm leaving early. Bye. And I left early. So I'm
Love
just
that
like,
for you.
yeah, so I'm just like, I'm out. I'm like, cool, I did it.
So you've had a fabulous day.
It was it was a very fabulous day today. I thought it was a very, very good thing. I finished my book. It was fantastic. It was great.
I love that. What are you reading?
I just finished a book called A Child Called It.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a very sad story. It's about a kid who got like the worst abused kid in California. His mother like malnourished
is this based
him.
on a real
Yeah,
story?
it's a real story.
Oh,
Yeah,
So you're a nonfiction girly.
It turns
Yeah,
out.
you like the autobiographies. And all that.
Like autobiographies.
The real world.
I
Yeah.
read Mariah Carey, Jeanette
Yeah.
McCurdy, Britney Spears. I read.
Yeah, you like a real story. You
and
like
then
a real life story.
But the other book I read was something called The Recovery Warrior, which is actually written by a guy who's in the chorus. And he actually wrote a book. And then so I just said, oh, his book is there.
Speaking of, LJ is working on publishing a book.
Really?
Shared that on Saturday.
Oh my God, LJ.
So
LJ,
excited.
you need to send me the book when you're done.
No, yeah.
I want to see
like,
it.
oh my God, you can have to review it, whatever. I'm like, girl, I'll buy 20 copies.
I would definitely. I'm
Don't play
definitely
my
buying
face.
it. Just send me the link when it's available, and I'll buy.
Okay, I know we're like probably over on time, but
Oh,
this-
we just hit 45 minutes. We're good.
oh, okay, fair.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Cinema poo, baby.
Oh my God. Welcome to Cinema Poo, where we're going to sit and review. And this week's episode is a throwback for you.
I wasn't expecting that. You tripped me up.
Yeah, let's gotta switch it up for the girls. We had our throwback episode because we weren't really feeling the movies that were out.
Nope.
I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I didn't give two fucking fucks about Hard Eyes.
Neither did I.
Nope.
Part of me was like, do I want to pay Hard Eyes money?
No.
Or do I want to pay some pirate prices? And bitch, arg.
Right. No, literally, because fuck Spyglass.
Spagass.
Yeah.
Spagass.
Yeah.
Spagliato.
Oh, stunning.
With some horror. With a twist of gore. Stunning.
Oh, stunning. I should have worn my Spagliato shirt.
You shut up, baby.
Yeah, we went back and we watched. Well, we decided, you know what? Fuck the movies. We're gonna stay home and have a good old sit in. And we just up and decided, you know what? We said we were gonna start a journey, and we started it, and I'm not mad about it. We watched
It's
Resident
so
Evil.
good.
Yes, the old
We
school
watched.
Resident
Oh my
Evil.
God. Oh, we should have had a noise for it.
Oh, we should have. This is my first time watching.
We should have
the
done
series.
Resident Evil.
I just want the menu button did the bloop. Put $5 in my bloop.
But yeah, so similar to the Step Up franchise, Will has never seen any of the Resident Evil movies. And so our throwback series, until we finish it, is going to be Resident Evil.
Yes.
And honestly, we're gonna be probably watching 2 at one point because I'm gonna have a trip up to Colorado. So like,
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I'm like, well, I'm off on. Well, I took the Monday off, and I'm gonna be back Sunday. So I'm like,
Yeah, but we can still, it might be easier to do that
we
way.
could
It
just
might
do-
be way
We
easier.
could just do an emergency episode, record the third. No, actually, this is for the Patreon.
Yeah.
It also saves the money.
Two lights on. Okay, so we went back. We watched the movie. We watched Resident Evil for Will because he hasn't seen it, and girl. Well, I just gathered myself. What did you see?
What did I see? Supermodel assassin saves but doesn't a team of useless combat people with zombies. Themed around popular video game Resident Evil. You're welcome. What did you watch, Will?
Not Resident Evil. I saw a movie that just had Umbrella and the T-Virus as a reference, and the rest was just a Final Destination zombie movie 28 days later kind of experience with aliens. Clearly, this movie...
with aliens.
Queerly, this movie has a lot of horror movie references. And also, it was done in the Celine Dion's All Coming Back to Me house.
Ooh.
I just so I just don't know. Anyways, what did you watch?
I watched what right wing America thinks about when people are transitioning.
The T-Virus. Oh my God.
Literally. So I think this is the movie that inspired Trump to try to get rid of the T, because he said, "Guess what?
The
No
only T he needs to get rid of is
We're getting
himself.
rid of all the T's."
It's like we're getting all the
Girl,
T's.
I'm coming in for my T virus.
We got the new virus, the T-Virus.
Coronavirus. That's fucking crazy.
Wow.
Did you like that?
I love that.
I'm changing. I'm growing, and my body's just
I'm gonna put my mouth on you.
just a bite or a scratch just might make you trans.
This
Okay,
is how it spreads.
okay. So pivot off of the original concept. Could you imagine? They're like a bite or a scratch. Anything could turn you trans. And then everybody who's getting bit and scratched just is like, Either like hyper femme, just cunt pussy,
Or hyper
like
mask.
hyper mask, like trans.
No, like,
like,
yassified.
I'm like, what's the difference?
so
You get
good.
the yesification. They're just
Yeah, like cunt, just pure cunt. Like
I don't know where they just get extension nails and a lip injection. They get the
because
season 2.
pretty much
all-star
any trans
filter.
person is just that bitch. Like literally,
Yeah,
whatever part of the
literally.
spectrum you fall on. I love trans people so much. So that would be fabulous. I would love it. I'd be like, scratch me.
Scratch me with your Lee nails.
Although as an MB, I don't know if I want to commit to a gender, so maybe not.
You could still be non-binary and just have more femme features, baby.
Okay, clock it.
Period.
No, I meant some trans non-binary.
Yeah, I mean it's all like one big umbrella anyway, but
The umbrella.
Umbrella Corporation.
yeah,
Connection. Oh my God.
not the trans umbrella.
The trans umbrella.
They're the one making the tea.
The T-virus.
It's giving matter. Make America trans again. Period.
Oh, that's a good one. That was a good one.
Are
Okay.
you guys ready for the synopsis?
Yes.
This is one final warning for
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil that was released in 2002.
Two.
Ooh, starring Mila Jovovich.
I multi-bass.
Maria
I was gonna say that first one was Maria.
Yeah.
You were missing her today.
Yeah. Well, thanks to Nick, we got to see her before the movie started. So. Okay, let's get to it. A special military unit fights a powerful, out-of-control supercomputer and hundreds of scientists who have mutated into flesh-eating creatures after a laboratory accident.
I don't think it was
Sure.
an accident, but okay.
Okay. I mean, yeah, like it's pretty spot on though.
Yeah.
It's not very specific. It's
Yeah.
very
No.
general.
I like it.
Yeah, it's
This is not giving the plot of Resident Evil though.
No,
like, at all.
not at all.
Yeah.
Nowhere close.
Okay,
No, not
so
even close.
given that me and Trigger have this is like our bread and butter. This is one of those series that we have probably watched hundreds of times. Like it's just our shit. I'm curious. We'll open up with you as we do on our review episodes of the throwbacks.
Honestly, I mean, I see why you guys like it a lot. It's like, but also you guys have mentioned this movie on a multitude of like every time when we like are like on Christmas together or something like that, you guys always bring up like movies that you guys seen and you always mention this. So I wasn't expecting it to be anything like Resident Evil. Like you guys say, this movie is terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
But it's great.
Yeah,
You know?
yep.
So it's very that. And so when I go in with that mentality. So I think that if I would have watched this out of context, just like watched it by myself at home, this shit would have been boring as shit.
Yeah.
I would have like fell asleep at a certain point and then I just would have been done. But watching it with friends and making fun of it, it was fantastic. I fucking loved it.
The first one, it's just not great. It's just not.
No.
I cannot wait for you to see the next like three though. The next like three movies, they're bad,
Yeah.
but they're so good. Because we enter the era of filmography where they do action scenes with the camera the way that they and it's
okay.
It was the invention of the now pause, now pose.
yeah. The action pose, the Black Widow.
Oh.
We get
like they
so
like punch
much-
somebody out and they
superhero
just
poses.
pose.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
got it.
so cunty.
Oh, I love that.
And Mila, she's one of those people. I'm just obsessed with her. I think she could do no fucking wrong. Because again, it's not that she does a phenomenal job, but this character is probably one of my favorite characters in the movie.
Yeah.
She's just strong and powerful and fucking cunt. Like, oh, I just love it.
Period.
Okay, so, it obviously wasn't like the game.
Yeah.
What were some of your
Oh, some
favorite
of it.
parts?
When she kicks the dog in the face.
Okay.
Just the whole like
Say it.
I just like the deaths. Like that elevator scene in the beginning where the girl gets out thinking that she could fit in that tight tiny hole.
That dumb bitch thought she was
Dumb
getting out that
bitch.
fucking gap.
fucking bitch.
Like,
oh my God.
I'd be like, listen, I'm sorry, mama. I don't want to ruin anybody's fantasy, You're not fitting.
Let's
through
get
that.
real.
Let's call it what it is. We're just dropping to the bottom. Like,
Just like
call your family.
We're gonna fucking die. I mean, well, it was 2002. Not everybody had a cell phone at that time, which is crazy.
call
And
on
plus-
the elevator phone.
But even is Winston
Collect
an
call.
elevator- Well, I guess so. Yeah. Be like, I ain't paying for this.
that shit was crazy though. The coffee spilled, crazy.
Oh yeah.
The way that coffee kept refilling.
I know.
I was like, bitch, I
cup
need that cup.
Unloaded on him, and then next thing you know, he had a full cup of coffee again. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
He had
Okay.
his blondie spilled all over him.
Yeah, he said. Oh my God,
Literally,
this
because it
little
was
blondie.
really that color. And I'm like, God damn.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, would you like some coffee with your sugar and cream?
The coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Okay, so did you catch any specific video game references that you appreciated?
The dress that she was wearing was giving very much Ada Wong.
Also, kind of like a red variant of the Jill Valentine outfit.
Yes. Well, actually, I feel like it's more the red variant of Jill Valentine.
Kind of the
honestly.
shorts with the blue.
Yeah, it's like an anti Jill Valentine.
Ooh.
I feel just the umbrella reference, the T virus reference, I guess the zombie dogs were a reference to the game. The big boss that they fight at the end was a reference to the game. But it wasn't like the main boss. It was
Right.
like that little one that breaks through the window and scares you.
They
And-
went a little heavy with that. The
Yeah.
mutation and that was a little.
Yeah, I just think like this movie. I think the problem with this movie, and this is not answering the question, but this is more of just like I just have to point it out.
Uh-huh.
Like this movie was trying to be something, and I'm trying to figure out what it was trying to be. Like I'm literally like it was trying to be Alien. It was trying to be a 28 Days Later. It was literally trying to be all these horror movies at once, and I'm just like. But none hit because you didn't have a clear picture. But I didn't hate the movie. I didn't hate it.
What did you think of the zombies?
My sister couldn't handle this. They were okay.
The zombie work. What did you think in comparison to other zombie movies you've seen?
There was definitely way better.
Okay, so you're not a fan.
This wasn't good. I just felt like the makeup was good. They put like little contacts on them and whatnot. The actors were like, I just want to dance. Carl
Yeah.
Papa, you know, like
Carl Papa.
I'm just saying, like that's just Carl Papa.
That shit's so
Yeah,
funny.
it's so funny.
I just want to dance. That's the one that's up against the thing.
I just want to dance.
Hey there, tuna flavor. I'm the
One,
queen.
two, and like 1, 2. I guess it's wait. It's a club where everyone dies because they don't play music that doesn't play because we got no electricity.
What did you think of the hallway scene with the lasers?
It was stupid.
Okay, why?
Okay, if I was put in that position, I'd be scared for my fucking life.
Well, yeah, you'd be dead.
Because clearly, yes, I would fucking die. But like the first laser, I'm like, okay, just duck, bitch. The second laser was a trick because it was in the bottom and then the guy goes for a jump and it just bounces up.
That was unfair.
And the last one was just straight up fucking unfair. And for them to do that to a person of color, like he had no fucking chance.
Yeah.
I was angry.
The fact that he grabbed the ceiling, and to dodge the second one.
Yes.
I would,
And didn't do it
If
again?
I was the AI, I would have been like, you know what? That was so cunty. I'll let you live.
Yes.
Like, that was cunt. Like, okay.
literally.
I got the other one. That's enough.
So I got the white ones, you know, like.
But also, okay, wait. So the one on the floor whose hands got, he wasn't dead.
No.
He probably went into shock.
Did he die?
Well, he told him,
Most likely
he told him, stay awake. You better stay awake. And then he wasn't there to keep him awake. So I'm pretty sure he just died of shock.
Or a heart attack or something.
Something happened.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very
Because
excited for you to see
he
next
couldn't
movies.
bleed out. The laser would have singed
Yeah,
it.
like cauterized it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So for us revisiting, we've talked about this movie a million times, you and I. So I'm not too worried about this. Is there anything you watch at this point that you're like, girl, this is stupid?
No.
Same. The part where she shoots her, Michelle Rodriguez shoots her, the zombie lady, and she goes flying. So dumb.
The bounce.
So dumb.
I still love that.
He shoots that bitch in the knee, and she's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" That was so funny.
And then she shoots her in the other knee. He's like, you still fucking kidding me?
But also, speaking of Michelle Rodriguez, fabulous in this movie. I love her so
I love her
much.
so much.
Yeah, she has those eyes.
I wonder
that
what it would have
just
been
sits
like if
angry.
she was Alice.
I feel like she could have played like one of the actual characters from the thing.
I agree.
Like I feel like
I
she
need her
could
to come back and play as Sheva then.
Yeah, Sheva would have been nice.
I would love to see, and it won't happen because obviously I think.
Oh,
they're
when
done
they did the
making these,
remake,
but-
she could have been Claire.
Claire.
huh?
When they
I
did that
see-
remake,
No.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
see.
The Claire we get in these movies, icon
on.
herself, and I won't say who it is just so I don't spoil it for you, but she's a fucking icon, and I live, and I would never swap her out.
Wait, how many Resident Evil movies are there?
I think like 7,
7. Okay. Oh, wow.
6 or 7. It's a lot.
Okay.
It's giving Step Up times 2.
the soundtrack doesn't get better.
Actually,
Hey. I mean, that's one thing I loved about the movie. The soundtrack was really good.
very EDM pulse.
Very EDM.
Like gay
I
club
feel like
music.
I feel like I was
My
Nightcore.
Vampire Sex Club music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. Yeah.
This is what I'm getting dug out to.
Mm.
And when I'm digging out the boxer.
Digging out while I'm eating out. Call me a zombie, bitch. And then okay, and I'm trying to
He
think what
played
else.
a lot of rap music. Like
yeah.
like 90s classic.
Okay. Like
So like ying like. Like what's an example?
Bone Thugs Harmony.
oh, let's change the world. Let's change the world.
I mean, okay, but to be fair, like Bone Thugs can be kind of sexy, I guess.
yeah.
So that's okay.
I mean,
But like the 90s era rap and hip
oh,
hop.
the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're like talking about like a Tribe Called Quest or yeah, like old school like Tupac or
I know what my
Ice
question
Cube
was
and
going to
Snoop
be.
Dogg.
Are you excited for the next one?
yeah.
It definitely seemed like you were bought in at the end of this
Oh
one.
no, I was bought at the end of it when I'm like, okay, all right, let's see how
The
it's
next
gonna
one,
go.
I'm gonna yell it at you.
Oh.
The kid that got his ass kicked in A Christmas Story, the bully,
Oh,
he plays a character in the next movie.
really?
He fucking fine.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I'm like, sometimes I always feel like The Christmas Story is really a movie that was made in the 50s, but no, it's a movie that was made in the 80s that was based off
Yeah.
of the 50s. So I was like, oh, that's crazy. So,
Yeah, I think you're going to be excited for the next one. The next
what is the second one called?
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Okay.
So I think it goes Resident Evil Apocalypse. What's the third? I always forget what the third one's called. Resident Evil something. I know there's a Retribution. There's a... Ooh, I'm forgetting all of them. She's pulling it up right now.
Yeah, but
We'll get the information. But you're excited. So the ending of the movie has you excited.
Yeah, it has me. It has me excited. I like because the ending is like her walking out. She gets a shotgun and she's just in the middle.
Okay,
Raccoon
I will
City.
tell you this. The transition from the end of this movie into the next movie, there's a little bit of confusion.
Ah,
No,
really?
no. It still
Okay.
makes sense. It still makes sense. But there's perhaps like a little bit of like a time issue where you're like,
Her hair is completely different.
It's 6
One.
movies.
oh, 6.
Resident Evil Apocalypse, Resident Evil Extinction, Resident Evil Afterlife. Then I forgot what it was, and then Final Chapter.
Oh, yeah. The
last
last
one's
one's
just
just
called-
final chapter.
Was that the only one that was like in 3D?
Retribution.
No,
the
there was
final-
another one in
Oh, okay.
reading.
I just remembered like I remember
No,
just seeing.
I
Like,
think there was
Retribution.
2 in 3D.
I think Retribution was a 3D one.
Yeah, I think there's 2 in 3D.
okay.
The last one and the one before that.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're good. I'm excited for you to see the rest.
Yeah.
I think the only one I don't have on Blu-ray is the very, very last one.
Final Chapter.
Yeah.
That's the one. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say.
Girl, you about to spoil it.
Yeah, so I will tell you this. From the second movie forward, you do have to start paying attention to the story
Okay.
because it all kind of gets connected very quickly.
Okay.
So when we watch the next one, you have to pay attention.
Okay, so I have to pay attention to the second one.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So now is there anything that's in this one that I should particularly keep a hold of something?
No, you'll know.
You'll know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
got it.
it's pretty like copy paste.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
yes. So we're doing the series again. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm
very
excited. Ooh, I didn't think about this. I see. Mine is purely nostalgia based. I'm gonna give it like a healthy 8 because it's just I love watching.
I
this
give it an
movie.
8 as well.
Yeah, it's fun.
I agree. I give it an 8, but I think that if it was like just me watching it, I'd probably give it like a 6 or a 7. But like an 8 with friends.
Yeah,
definitely
it's
fun.
definitely enjoyable. It was a moment. I loved the energy. I love it.
good.
Yeah, guys. So we're gonna be rewatching Resident Evil as part of our throwback series until we finish all 6. So look forward to Will ranking all the movies, giving his feelings and thoughts about the movies.
My
Trigger
thoughts and
I
prayers.
maybe talking about it a little bit here and there, and yeah,
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
because I don't even really know what's coming out in the next few weeks that I really want to see.
I don't know. I mean, the monkey's coming out, and that seems pretty. I'm interested in it, but if y'all are not, it's
I'd
not
rather
like it's
see
not like a
Monkey
thing.
than this one because that one seems more Final Destination.
That. Yeah, I just.
I'd
need
rather
to-
deal with
that.
demons than some killer right now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know.
Is that one of your biggest wishes?
Yeah.
Well, fabulous, everyone. Please be sure to like, share, follow, subscribe on all our social media.
All of our
Just
social medias.
Gaymin Pod.
That's JUSTGAYMINPOD at the number 1 if you're following us on Twitch. And we're working on getting that fixed apparently. But it looks like Twitch is being a little bitch. Thank you.
Did you just check your emails yet?
Yeah, he
I
actually
did.
did.
We went and checked it, but the issue is that Twitch says that we can't change it because it says that it should just be available 60 days, that Twitch won't let us know or anything like that. But when we went to go check it, we still can't change it.
Yeah, no, pretty much. They just said it's in the FAQ. If it's not working, figure it out.
Yeah.
Is the essence of what it gave.
Literally what the email gave. And I'm just
Useless.
like, whatever.
But yeah, so be sure to like, share, follow, subscribe all our social media. Just Gaymin Pod, JUSTGAYMINPOD. At the one on Twitch.
And the one on Twitch,
We
bitch.
appreciate everyone, and we will catch y'all on next week's episode. Bye.